Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for the support. Now, we are living in a society where females believe if that they are 40 or 50 and they're not married, it's the end of the world for them. Society brainwash females in making them feel like if you don't have a man, you can't achieve anything, you can't do certain things by yourself. And it is really sad when you sit and you listen to females doing some things just because they want to feel like they belong. They want to feel like they accomplished something by having a man. No, I was listening to Mix Up Boss channel, and he basically had a female on it, and she is from St. Lucia, migrated to the US. She said she's a mother of three grown children. She went on to state that an event happened, and that event let her say to herself that she need to get married by the time she's 50. So she went to work. She had discussion with her work colleague who decided that he was going to set her up with a so-called cousin who is in Africa. She said she traveled to Africa twice. She met the gentleman. Everything seemed to be okay. She came back. She decided that, okay, she was going to marry him. She said that she had a red flag. She spoke to the colleague that set them up about it, and he said that he was going to have a discussion with him to work out the problems. And when I was there and I was listening to her, and she was saying that she had red flags, she spoke to the colleagues, she spoke to people, and they said that she should not get married to this gentleman. She mentioned that the gentleman name is Justin. She said she went on to state that because she's a woman of her word, she went ahead and she got married to Justin. Now, she and Justin got married. They never do anything. Justin started basically to change. She said Justin went basically away and checked himself into a shelter and made report, make people believe that she wasn't feeding him. She tied him up, she pulled a GUN on him and so forth. So he went into the system. Now, when I was sitting there and I was listening, she said that she saw the red flags and yet still she still went on with the marriage because she was a woman of her word. And not only that, people, I believe that that lady did it out of desperation because she didn't want to be 50 and single. And when I sat and I was listening to her, I was actually upset because I was like, woman, you're crazy, woman. Because there's no way someone can say all the red flags, woman, man not communicate to you, your man not doing anything, and yet still you jump up on marriage. So now she want to get out of the marriage and she can't basically because she tried to file for divorce, they never granted. So now she's going to have to wait before she do it again. And while I was listening to her, I was like, no, we females, we really have to do better. Please understand, nothing is wrong if you reach 30 and you don't have a child. Nothing is wrong if you reach 40, you don't have a child or a husband or a man. Nothing wrong with that. If you reach 50 and you not have no man, nothing no wrong with that. I believe that we should learn to be happy by ourselves. We should learn to enjoy our own company before we go out and look husband. Because you see what I realize, out of desperation, because some people want to say, okay, they have a man, okay, they have this and everything. They go and they pick up crosses upon themselves and they don't even realize what they're doing. They were happy being single. Maybe they have a little time where they're lonely, but maybe they had friends or somebody who they could talk to. So they were happy, being single. And then they go and take up these crosses upon them head, which stress them out. Start tell lie upon them. Put them through so much headache and heartache. Money spent up. Man start complain about everything you're doing for him. You have to spend. Man now work. Man I go gym and I live off of you and I enjoy life. I stress you out. When you did single, you never care about anything like that because your children all grown. All you had to do was just focus on yourself, enjoy your life. and then you go take up crosses. And more I sat and I listened to these stories, I realized that a lot of us females, out of desperation, we are living in misery because we don't want society to feel like, let us feel like we don't belong, we don't accomplish anything. Because what I realize is that some people believe that being married is a great accomplishment. Some people believe that if you're not married, you're not achieve nothing. No, nothing no go so. Learn to be happy by yourself. Stop run down crosses. Because you see, when the time is right, God is going to provide that person for you. That person who you can have a relationship. That person who are going to run you down and you are going to run down. That person who both of you going to be happy together. You're not going to force people to talk to you. People not going to run out and tell lie upon you. You know, have to sit down and consider what have you done, or you treat this person good, or you bring this person from Africa and know this person is treating you so bad. So ladies, please learn to be happy by yourself. Understand that nothing is wrong with being 40, 50, 60 and you're not married. No run down marriage, because when you run down marriage, you take up some crosses. You gotta take up some lazy ass man. We no want to work. We want to live off of you and then complain. You go take up some man where you go married and then when you check a stack, you have to buy the ring. You have to do everything because the man came in the country with just 100 and something dollars in broke on you, broke like a church mouse. And then you're going to stress yourself over the situation like that. And what I realized too, I remember the other day I was speaking to someone, and because this person did not want to be alone, they went and they pick up someone and the person started to abuse their child. And when you look at it, the person literally said that they were the one that seek out the person, force the relationship because they realized that something wasn't right with the person from the get-go. But because they didn't want to be alone, they wanted to have a man figure in the child life and in their life. They went ahead with the relationship just to find out now, say, years into the relationship, the man did abuse the daughter. I do things with the daughter when she wasn't around. And that is what you realize, because out of desperation, females, we continue to do stuff, and then at the end of the day you sit down and you wonder, oh, you can be so damn fool. Ladies, please understand, this is a time for us to wise up. This is a time when we need to stop that man take with the idiot, because look at it this way, and no man bring we come into this world, we are the ones that bring man into this world. You have to give birth, not man. So because of that, understand, you don't need for a run down man. A man need for run you down. Man need for seek you out. You are a queen. Don't stoop so low where you're going to put up with certain things from man. Man that disrespect you and everything. When I was listening to the story and when it reached to the end and she reached out back to the colleague was letting her know, say, I know him cousin, I'm friend. So when I was like, okay, so basically both of them sit down and plan it together to do this to this woman. So we have to understand, as much as how sometimes you will meet someone and you have nothing but goodness. You mean them good. Guess what? It's not going to be the same. Sometimes all them want is for someone to set them up in life, someone to bring them into the US, bring them into Canada, bring them into England. They want someone to send them the likes, send them the latest sneakers, send them the latest iPhone, someone to send them the $300, the $400 per week. That is what they want. Them no want a relationship. Them tell you say them want the relationship because of what they know you can give them. So ladies, please, before you commit to a relationship, look, observe, make sure that you get an understanding of the type of person that you're getting into the relationship with. Know if the person mean you're good. If you see the red flags, just leave it at that. So people, thank you so much. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel.